Hi everybody, hope you're well. I've got Bob with me today and we're back to see Ricky. See how he's got on with that race course from a while ago. It's quite a while ago. Welcome back, Drahoslava. Now I've set up a really great cross-country track for you and the bulldogs to use. Would you like to give it a test run? If you ride down to the stable, you'll see Ginny. She's one of the bulldogs and she'll be responsible for the track. Talk to her and say hello from me. Then she'll get you started and help you keep track of time. Okay, I think I know where she is. I haven't been making him run every day. I know I should be. We're supposed to be making our epic montage of training Ricky, but I kind of got, like, annoyed chasing him with that horn. So, I will do it eventually. I'm just kind of being a bit lazy about it. Alright, there is Ginny. Okay. Hi, you're Drahoslava, right? Ricky said you'd be popping by. Okay. Hey, I'm Ginny, part of the Bulldogs. Europe's best riding club. I've heard you wanted to try the new track Ricky built for us. Of course you can try it out. It'd be exciting to see how quickly you can complete the course. Good luck now. Okay. I have everything I need, I think. Okay, let's get started. Alright, Bob. Now focus. You gotta focus. Right. Ah, no! Bob, that is not focus. Get off the pole, Bob. Come on. That's better. Okay, no, that's not much better. You're just doing this all over again. Oh dear. Right. Ooh, water. I like when you get to go through water. I just wish it would splash when you did it. Because it doesn't splash, which I think isn't as cool. It'd be more realistic if it splashed. I'd like that. It'd be cool. Right, well, we can do this. No, watch what you're doing. Where am I going? Over here, okay. Ooh, really didn't see that. I don't want to say he's behaving himself, because as soon as I tell him he's behaving himself, he's going to misbehave. There we go. You almost got through there. Almost. Right. Now up the hill. Oh, there's a sheep over there. Okay, what do we do here? Do we jump these barrels? We jump them. Ooh, this way, okay. Ah, hay bales everywhere. Okay, alright, where am I going? Oh, it looks like we're going up into the town, okay. This is quite a long track. Winterway. That's it, Bob, go on. No, no, Bob! Get up that hill. What kind of attitude is that? Right, come on. Oh. Ah, oh my god, what? Come on. Parking tickets for everyone. Right. Ah. Kinda need a smaller horse for this. Okay. Come on, Bob. Yay, Bob! Good job. We got there eventually. Great. Jenny. Why? That was fast. You must be riding forever. If I was fast, why would have... Oh, right. I get, you know. I thought you meant I took forever getting around the course. Your reputation amongst the residents of New Hillcrest has improved. You're now friendly. Okay. Curious about the result. Nice to meet you, Drahoslava. Just come back and ask if you ever want to try the course again, but now you should probably be getting back to Ricky. I think he's curious about the result of your race, and he'll want to know what you think of the course he set up. Okay, we'll go back up and speak to Ricky. That was pretty tricky for our course. Tricky Ricky. Well, he is pretty tricky considering the fact that we had to get him back into his fighting spirit and all that. It wasn't easy. Great. Well, Ricky, how'd it go? It went okay, I think, actually. How was the gluten-free bread? It was burnt. I'm not sure if gluten-free is the right diet for me. I think I'm going to go for the fruit and nut diet. Just loads of fruit and nuts. You still think a balanced varied diet is best? Nah, I'll stick to my diet, thanks. Haha. Anyway, more important things to talk about. The competition to be able to compete and qualify to districts. I need to send my application. Apparently this application form has to be filled in, but I did so many bicep curls yesterday, and I can really move my arms to hold the pen. My whole arm is shaking from having sore muscles. I can see it. I can see the fact that you can't move your arms at all, obviously, right now. Might you be able to fill it in for me? Oh, right. We just happen to have it lying there on the ground already. Do I have a pen? Okay, it's probably in here. There. Right. I filled it in for you. Great! Now it's all filled in. I just need a picture now before we can send it off. The only picture I have of myself is a few years old, so I think I need a new picture for the application. Could you take one for me? I'll just stand here. Should I smile or not? You think I should smile? Okay, I'll get ready. Just take one when you're ready. Okay, if I do have a camera. There we go. Smile, Ricky. You're not smiling at all. You don't even remotely look pleased. Can we take one more? I guess. Right, where's the camera? Come on, Ricky, smile. Still not smiling. Or even looking at the camera. Can we take another one? Fine. Pose slightly to the left, slightly to the right. And can't we take one more? Right, okay. That's kind of the same as the first one. The next one he's going to be turned with his back to me. That's what's going to happen. Nope, just the same one. Okay. Well, if you're happy with it, Ricky, if you're happy with it. That picture feels like a good one. We'll use it. Okay. Great, Drahoslava. This feels like it's going to go really well. I'm just going to do a few sit-ups now, but maybe you could take the application form and the photo and post them in the mailbox for me. Thanks. Right, okay, where is the mailbox here? I think we did see the mailbox before, because I feel like there was something else we posted here, or either I'm completely imagining that and it never actually happened. If I was putting the post box in here, where would I put a post box? There's the post box, okay. They don't have a derrick. They're not very organised over here. Applied for the districts. Conditions fulfilled. Okay. Look, Bob, get off that. Thank you. Right. I'm going to tell him I posted that. Right, Ricky. 25. Phew! I managed 25 sit-ups. Feels like I'm making progress. The weeks ahead are going to be filled with training and working out before the qualifiers for districts. If you want, you can come by and help me. To start with, it's mostly just jogging to get my overall fitness back up, and if you want to help, that would be awesome. I do a few extra bits and pieces of work around town. I deliver newspapers and collect trash. If you got some time, you could even help me with that, so I've got more time to focus on my training. Hey listen, thanks so much for all your help. If you hadn't shown up and got me motivated, then there'd have been no hope left for the stable and its horses. Now we've at least got a shot at survival. Oh yeah, I was supposed to say hey from Natalie as well. She says thanks for helping us save the stable, and that we've got you a little present. Here you go. Got all the presents. Right, what's the... let me see. White knitted cotton sweater. He's got a badge. I look like I'm in the police. Call the police. Right. You can't take this. Okay. I'm getting off. Right. I literally do look like a cop at the moment. I don't know why, but I do. Okay. 37, 38, 39. Phew. Hold on, one more. No, it's not happening. I can't do any more. Phew. That was tough. That was harder than I ever remember it being. How's the training going, you ask? Well, okay. How's it been going for you? How many push-ups have you done today? I have done 0. Ha! Seems like I beat you by quite a few lengths there. You and DUCKFACE are going to have to do more push-ups than that to be able to beat me. What? Horses can't do push-ups. Details. You can't just explain stuff with words. Come on now, Drahoslava Dragoncake. Let's see what you can do. First to 50 wins, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, Bob, you go first. I'll follow. Bob, you're supposed to be doing this with me. Don't look at me like that, Bob. I'm gonna remember this, Bob. Just you wait. He looks way too pumped up about this. Haha, I won. You were also pretty good, Drahoslava. You came in second, in spite of everything. The real loser here, I'm sorry to say, is Darkfire, who didn't actually do any push-ups at all. What a lazybones. You're telling me. To tell you the truth, Drahoslava, my training has been pretty so-so. I've been jogging out and everything, and it's not enough. It's been so long since I've been in the last peak condition that I think I've forgotten how to follow the way of the horse. What? What's the way of the horse? When you practice your jitsu, there are loads of different techniques and styles you can use. The most traditional approach is the one of the very oldest, the hardest and most refined martial arts you can learn. But hey, I just thought that what horse in its right mind would only eat fruit and nuts? Well, I don't know. No horse in his right mind, Drahoslava. You're quite right. Not a single horse in his right mind. And what training have I been on? Exactly. Just fruit and nuts. What I need to get back to top form is to find a way to be inspired and rediscovered the way of the horse. What I mean by that is I need to start eating hay. Only hay. Why do you look so unsure, Drahoslava? Of course hay is the best thing I can eat. Just look how strong and fast Darkfire is. I mean, you have to ignore the fact that Darkfire is lazy and can't do push-ups, but yeah, strong. I probably can't do sit-ups either, though. As luck would have it, I've actually got a load of hay at home. There's a bale behind my house. Could you grab it, then, and we'll see who can eat the fastest. Oh, and you don't want a speed hay eating contest. Fair enough. Then I'll just turn on Darkfire to do it, and I'll probably get beaten. Beaten you anyway. Drahoslava, no offense. When it comes to eating hay, the most hay, I think I'd be better if the match is between me and Darkfire. Okay, well, I don't think Bob's going to object to an eating competition. Okay, we're behind his house. Oh, here it is, okay. Right. Could have just brought it around to the front of the house. You might as well have done. You only ever stand out here anyway. Okay, hey. Right, go on, Bob. I don't know who won that because I didn't see Ricky eating any hay. No, dry. Oh, this is so dry. Well, yes, it's hay. Water. I need water. I'm getting flashbacks of him saying I need water before, I think. Where's the water? There must be water around here somewhere. It's probably behind his house, actually. Let's go look behind the house. That's where most things are around here. His shoes, other things that he's throwing. Oh, no, okay, no water. Oh, yep. Is there water in here? There we go, we got some water. Okay. He's probably choked to death by the time we got around here, but let's just see. No, he's fine. Right. Here's some water. Oh no, I can breathe again. That hay just stuck in my throat. It was really dry. How can horses eat this stuff? Well, they chew it for a really long time. That's why. You probably just tried to stuff it down your face. Nah, it wasn't such a good idea to eat hay after all. I'll have to think of something else to eat. You think I should try eating a balanced diet? Of course, I'm not going to fall for that. Next time, I'll have to be a gluten diet. Instead of avoiding gluten, I'll just make sure absolutely everything I eat contains gluten. Maybe that'll work. You still want me to go for a varied and balanced? Drahoslava, we'll see. The problem remains though, I don't know how I'm going to get back on to following the way of a horse. Without the technique, I'll never be a chance in the competition. What a great idea, Drahoslava. If I study Darkfire, then maybe I'll be more likely to be inspired enough to rejoin the way of the horse. I guess that means that you and Darkfire are thinking about helping me in time for the qualifiers. Well, I guess so. Thanks. If you want to help me, then I've already got ideas about how we can get started. And I'm worried already. There's an old paddock a little bit out of town we could use, or actually, nah, I forget I said anything. We could just be at the little paddock down by the stable instead. It's nowhere near as good. Oh, or wait, actually, it's better, way better. Why can't we just use the other paddock? Well, it's, I'm not allowed to show my face there. Can we just not talk about something? Can we just not talk about it? We need to get training. Probably just as well we get to the paddock by the stable as fast as we can. I'd like to lift. I like to lift on the back of Darkfire. If I'd like to lift from the back of Darkfire, haha, nice of you to ask, but I can probably run there faster myself. Oh really? Darkfire isn't a lazy lump, you say? So you're sticking with your story that horses can't do push-ups, huh? What's your line on sit-ups and squats then? They can't do those either. Well, it just remains to be seen then. If you and Darkfire can get there before me, then I suppose I'll stop calling Darkfire a lazy bones. You ready? Set. Go. You have to be right. Fine. Right. We're ready for you. You're not calling him a lazy bones when he stands on you. Right, here we go. Go. We don't have to chase him with a horn. We are totally kicking your butt. Later, Ricky. Now, where do we need to go? I think it's just between the barrels, which is fair enough. Easy enough to do. Oh, there's a trailer. Ah! Okay, careful. There we go. Passes the wind. Now don't you turn around and tell me that you won, because you did not win that. Phew! You won. Great job, Drahoslava. And you, Drahoslava. I think you mean Bob and Drahoslava. Are not as much of a lazy bones as I thought, even if you don't do push-ups. Well, yeah. He's not as lazy as he looks. You guys were so fast. I need to get out and run more. Imagine being slower than a horse. Can't be having that. Anyway, now let's get to what I need your help with. I'm going to try and tell you the whole thing from the very beginning so that you're up to speed. Many years ago, just when I started with George Sisu, my old trainer, Master Lucia Goldspur, took me with her to a stable during my school break so that she could teach me an ancient technique. The technique was the way of the horse, and it's one of the oldest methods in George history. I remember being disappointed when Master Lucia said to me that we were going to spend the next 3 weeks mucking up the stable and taking care of the stable's horses. I wondered what it had to do with Jiu-Jitsu, but after 3 weeks hard work, Master Lucia said I was ready for the next stage. They took me to a paddock where she let horses run free, then asked me to study the patterns of its movements. I still remember how graceful I thought the horses were as it moved, but no matter how high I can't remember. I remember her saying, if you're to build a good foundation for the way of the horse, you must know how the horse moves around. That's why I need to remember myself of how a horse moves, like when Darkfire is out running. My question to you, Drahoslava, is could you show me Darkfire's different paces and walking styles? Great. Okay, follow the instructions, walk in the styles I asked you to. Okay. Show me how you walk. Okay. Let me show you how to walk. This is our walk. It's super fancy. I like Bob's walk. It's a very like stompy kind of walk, but it's like he's on his tippy toes when he does it. So it's kind of a nice walk. Are we doing trot next? Show me your trot. Come on, Bob. Trot on. Doesn't have an exceptionally bouncy trot, although it is kind of bouncy. That looks like the horse that was on Paddock Island. Show me a counter. Or not, oh wait, sorry, whoops. Not Paddock Island, Horse Island. That looks like the one that's on Horse Island. That was what I meant to say. I don't know how you can see me past those other horses. Keep standing in the way. Show me a gallop. Okay. I'm galloping. I'm gonna get really super dizzy. Bob and me are gonna get really dizzy after this. Come on, Ricky, this is bound to have been enough for now. Show me counter. Fine. You're so bossy. And we already did show you counter. I don't know why I have to show you it again. You know what we need to do? We need to record this and we just need to get him to sit in front of the TV. That's what we need to do. Because otherwise he's going to have me and Bob running around here all year. Learning to walk. Conditions fulfilled. Okay. Well, he's going back to his bouncing about ways. I think I've got it. Almost anyway. We've got the walks, but there's something still missing. Drahoslava, there's something missing. I've seen the walks, but there's something else. What could it be? What can a horse do except walk, Definitely not push-ups. How's it going with the sit-ups, the squats? Could you show me Darkfire doing some squats? No squats either. Dragoslava, what sort of loser horse is this you've gotten? Listen, it's not squats, then what is it? Don't insult Bob. Jump? What on earth are you talking about? You mean horses can jump? Well, of course, it's obvious now. You're a genius! This was something Master Lucia did it quite a while ago. She said that you can never learn the way of the horse until you're able to visualize a horse jumping. I know exactly which racetrack you could use as well. I know that the Bulldogs are using different tracks right now to test out locations for new races around here, but don't worry, there's a track that goes around the stable and has tons of jumps. If you ride the course, I can stay here and watch you both in action. Okay, I'm ready, Drahoslava. Let's see Darkfire's best jump. Ride carefully so those jumps can be a little tricky. Okay, here we go. Right, Bob, let's go. Didn't actually realize there was more courses here. I thought there was only that one and the other one. Ooh, over there. Come on. I hope it's not as long as the other one. Ooh! Oh my good lord. Bob, be careful. This is kind of, for some reason, really freaking me out. Ah! Go on. Bob, we're gonna fail this now. Let's start that all over again. Right. Come on. Right, let's go. I don't know how he's going to see us from all the way over there once we go all the way over here. Ooh! That was a terrible idea. Okay, let's slow down a wee bit. Bob, I said slow down, not... Oh. I do not know. No. I'm going to have to do that again. Right, start over. Come on. Let's go. Right. We slow down when we get here. Okay. Slow down, Bob. Okay, now, that's alright. There we are. Come on. We're nearly there. No. Okay, well, walking into that sort of worked. Like, come on, you have a really bad habit of getting stuck on things. Come on. There we go. Third time lucky. Right, Ricky. Why? Like, why? I almost forgot how it felt to watch horse jump so gracefully. I wouldn't call that graceful at all. No offense, Bob. Can't take this across. Okay. Right. You're getting out of this one, Bob, by the looks of it. Right. It's just coming back. It's all coming back to me now. I finally started to remember the way of the horse, Drahoslava. There's something missing, though. No matter how hard I try, I can remember the techniques like the brush, the hoof peck, or the feed, the work. It is that you have to do it standing on one leg, or do you have a cartwheel while you do it? You don't think it's the cartwheel. Okay, since then, when did you become an expert in jiu-jitsu? No offense, but your horse can't even do squats. I know all about this stuff, almost. If only I could just remember those 3 techniques. So you mean the horses don't do push-ups, but they don't do sit-ups, and they don't do squats. Right, horses are weird, mysterious things. What do you think about the brush, then? You don't think it involves cartwheels. How do you do it, then? You want to show me how you take care of Darkfire. That's an excellent idea. If I get to see how you look after Darkfire, then maybe I'll be able to remember how these techniques go. Show me your best care techniques. I'll ask for them in a certain order. Thanks. Of course you will. Follow Ricky's instructions. Okay. 2-1. Right, Ricky, right, what do I need to do? Show me how you scrape the hooves. Okay. Done. Pick up the grooming brush. I don't know why I couldn't have just used my own. Show me how you groom the horse. Right. Fetch the hay. Is it this? Oh, okay. What is this hay? Show me how you feed your horse. Right, okay. Feels like everything's falling into place. Good. Well, now I've seen how a horse moves, I've seen how it jumps, I've seen how it's taken care of. Why does it still feel like something's missing? Feels like I can see the spaghetti and smell the spaghetti, but don't know how the spaghetti tastes, you know? If I'd like to come riding, but I don't have a horse, and I think Natalie's way too busy right now for me to go and ask her if I can borrow one from the stable. If I'd like to ride behind you in Darkfire, maybe you're onto something there here, Drahoslava. If I get to feel how it feels to ride, then the last bits of the puzzle should fall into place. The last bits I need to remember all of the ways of the horse. How do I get up on Darkfire? Will you help me? Oh, I think I'm ready now. Ride really fast so that it feels like I'm about to fall off. I want to feel the wind swoosh by my face. Okay, you need to be okay. There we go, right. Right, Bob. I know he's insulted you multiple times, but try not to kill him, because, you know, you'll go to jail. Right. Okay. I can't even see, his shoulders are so big. I don't even think I'm going to be able to see where I'm going. No, I definitely cannot see where I'm going. There's a reason that Ricky doesn't get on horses, because if anybody was to sit, how could you see anywhere? Right. Right, come on. He's not moving at all. He's very stuck. Looking. At least this course is a little bit easier than that last one we did. I thought it was just as horrendous. Ooh. There we go, finished. Right, Ricky, what did you think of that?
No, that's all.
Whoa, oh, that race. What a race that was. Almost feels like we were in a real championship. That was really incredible. I think I've remembered how all the techniques should be now. I think I'm ready to get going. Do you want to train with me and help me go through all the various techniques? Help me sharpen up before qualifiers. You do? Great, thanks. Before we get started, I think we need to make a quick visit into Natalie. Down by the stable. Since we're already helping me, I ordered a really awesome pair of sports shoes for you. You need good training gear if we're going to do this properly. Ride down and talk to Natalie, and then I'll see you outside the Bulldogs clubhouse. Okay, I don't know where the Bulldogs clubhouse is, but I'm assuming maybe it'll be down by the stable. Just guessing though. I don't have any idea. Hey Drahoslava, nice to see you. Sports shoes? Hope Ricky hasn't totally worn you out with all the training. He asked you to collect the sports shoes he ordered for you, alright? I'll just grab them for you right now. They're really nice. First though, do you want to say hello to one of my best friends? This is Lady. She's been my best and most loyal friend for almost 12 years, even though she's not just a little fool anymore. She's a total ray of sunshine. Full of energy. Don't be shy. Go up and say hello to Lady. Seems like Lady really likes you. You and I should really take a ride together with Lady in Darkfire sometime. What do you think? Hehe, glad to hear you'd like that. I can't today, sadly. I have a little beginner coming to the stable later to try riding for the first time. I thought she might be able to take her first test ride on Lady because I don't think there's a more careful or more understanding horse than her. She's always so cute and so gentle with the kids, so she's perfect to introduce to the little ones when they come to take a test ride. As soon as I've grabbed your shoes for you, I'll get started with you preparing Lady. Oh no, look, Drahoslava, Ivan Drake is coming. Ugh, I really don't like that man. Could you please stick around here with me while I find out what he wants? I still can't believe that the penny didn't drop that he is related to Mrs. Drake. Hello there, Natalie. You getting ready to move out of my stables? Haha. I heard Ricky wants to take part in the qualifiers for district championships. Like that loser would ever get a chance. Natalie, is probably best that you start thinking about moving out of the stables so me and my total destruction can take over club. I promise I'll use this place a lot more than that old paddock I won from Ricky last time. Like, who in their right mind would want to spend their time there? When I won that old paddock from Ricky and told him that he was never allowed to show his face there again, it was only because it was so fun to see him so sad. It's amazing when people are all sad like that, laughing at them in the state. And that state is the best thing ever. So this is the famous lady, Natalie. Lady, lovely lady, who's so nice and kind, half a loser. Can I pet the little bundle of lameness? Probably gonna get stabbed, aren't you? I don't know why I have to calm her down. Couldn't she just kick him in the face? That creature's a crazy freak. What? Pff, nah, I'm never scared of anything. Like, I'd cry and shout for my mother just because of a dumb horse. Pff. Natalie, make sure you get a muzzle, not maniac. Otherwise, I'll be sending my lawyers to sue you so hard that you'll think fried porridge is luxury. Just you wait, I'll be back. Bye, Drake. The way he walks, though, just the best. Ugh, Drahoslava, that idiot makes me so angry that I'm just shaking all over. I know I should let Ivan Drake have it. I shouldn't let Ivan Drake have this effect on me. I shouldn't care at all about what he says, but it's hard to ignore it. Thanks for being here, Drahoslava. You wonder what he's talking about? Yeah, I'm sure you're curious. Has Ricky said anything to you about the paddock that's just outside New Hillcrest? He suggested you train there and then quickly changed his mind. Yeah, you see, the paddock used to belong to him. Oh, I'd love to tell you more about it. I need to get Lady ready before the students arrive. I hardly know how to be able to groom her or get ready, considering how much I'm still shaking. You'll help. Oh gosh, that's so lovely. Thank you. Here, take my grooming brush and groom Lady. I'll tell you more about Ricky and the paddock while you're at it. Why do I get myself into doing the jobs for everyone else? Okay. Get you brushed. Has Ricky told you anything about his old trainer, Master Lucia? He has. You see, Master Lucia was the owner of a very old Jiu-Jitsu club called Epona Kai. Back then, the focus of the club was on monitoring and measuring the old techniques of the martial arts right there in the paddock. Master Lucia was one of the greatest Jiu-Jitsu artists of all time, which is why the paddock is so well known amongst those who practice and follow Jiu-Jitsu. Ricky had the luck to have Master Lucia take him under his wing at an early age, and she trained him in the way of a horse, it's called. When she started to get into her later years, she asked Ricky if he would look after her club and paddock for her. Ricky was supposed to kick her out of the club and the paddock until a new master came along, but nobody knew who the master was supposed to be. Master Lucia had her faith in Ricky, but for Ricky to be master, he'd have to win the Jorvik Championship. Ricky promised her he would, and then just a few weeks later, Master Lucia peacefully passed away. You don't need to be sad, Drahoslava. Master Lucia was very, very old lady when she died. She slept peacefully and happily and welcomed the next part of her life, not knowing what was coming next, with open arms. Oh gosh, time's flying by. Lady's hooves need scraping before the kids arrive. Oh, how nice of you to help me with this as well, Darcy. If you can clean out Lady's hooves, I can then carry on with the story. Right. Okay. Get your feet cleaned out. You don't look too impressed by this. Okay. Thanks, now Lady just needs to be saddled and everything's ready for little students to arrive. Where was I? Oh yes, Ricky had promised to take care of Master Lucia's old club and the paddock belonged to it until a new leader for the club stepped up. Ricky, as you've probably noticed, can have a huge amount of self-confidence, and so he took part in the Jorvik Championship even though Master Lucia told him to wait a couple of years until he was ready. The rest is history. Ricky lost in the final of the championships, and the person he lost against was none other than Ivan Drake. As well as his self-confidence, Ricky also lost the club and the paddock to Ivan. In the heat of the moment, he bet Ivan the paddock that he could beat him. If Ricky lost, Ivan would then own the paddock. Since the club has lost its paddock, it's also lost its headquarters, and because Ricky has become very withdrawn, the remaining members looked into other clubs to join, meaning that the club was more or less disbanded. Sorry to stop again, I'm almost totally calm, but I need Lady to be saddled so she's ready for the lesson. Thanks for helping me with this as well. I promise I'll finish the story this time since you're helping me. Right, now we need your bridle and your saddle. It's quite a nice bridle actually, with a pattern on it. Right. Thanks, Drahoslava. I'll keep going now. There's not much of the story left. As you know, the years went by and now I don't know what any of the other club's members are doing. I know the only two who knew the way of the horse were Master Lucia and Ricky, who she taught because she wanted him to take over. Ricky seems to have lost a lot of his knowledge, but I really think that you can help him find his way back. He's got it in there somewhere. He just needs a little help to get back on track. You've no idea how grateful I am that you're helping him, and I think he's really grateful too, but just doesn't ever think to say so. Even if the paddock is lost, it doesn't mean Epona Kai has to be too. Ricky can save the club, the paddock, and my stable, and even me if he wins that competition. So thanks for training with him, Drahoslava. Oh, here are the shoes. Take them back to Ricky and carry on where you two left off. The qualifiers start soon, so there's no time to lose. Right, we got the shoes. Hey, you took your time. Hey, don't judge me. Right, let me see the shoes. Jiu-Jitsu shoes. Right, I suppose I better put them on. Okay, can't do it on horseback. Right, fine. What were you and Natalie up to? Oh, you helped her with Lady before her lessons. That's nice of you. Oh, she told you about the paddock at Hilly Hillcrest. Well, I suppose it was just as well that you found out. Anyway, enough about the old days. We've got training to do. The qualifiers start soon, and I need to get into tip-top shape for them. I think I've remembered all of the ways the horse thanks to our studies together with Darkfire. So change into your sports shoes, and we'll sit down and get started with a little meditation to clear the mind before we train. We get to sit down? Yay! Focusing. He looks so focused. I probably fell asleep. You don't look very meditated now. There we go. I feel focused and ready to go, don't you? Okay, so now Natalie's already told you a lot of stuff about Master Lucia and Epona, so you know that the focus is Epona is on the way of the horse. If we just watch a horse in action, we'll see that it will run from danger perfectly in a herd. That's why we've got the best defense tactics in Jiu-Jitsu. Nothing can break through them. I thought we could start with one of those techniques, and it's the brush. I'll try my best to show you what to do when we train together. The brush simply means that you brush away the enemy or their attack. It's really easy. Just imagine that you're brushing Darkfire, but instead of having a brush and a horse, you've got somebody trying to attack you. Come on, Drahoslava, let's get brushing. Right, okay. That's great, exactly like that. Okay, fair enough. Not what I expected. That was a great start. We may as well move straight on to the next technique. What, you think we should go a little more slowly? Nah, why? That was really good. I remember the brush. Don't need to practice more than that. That'll be fine as it is. We can move on right away with a defense tactic called the feed. Smart, Drahoslava, you've got it already. Just like you said, the feed works like you're feeding a horse, just without food, horse or any food. Just try and copy me and remember to keep your arms up even if it feels like you're getting cramps. Okay. This is kind of like, I feel like I should be. Fusser da. No, he didn't fly away, never mind. Okay. Haha, looks like you've started to cramp up a little there, Drahoslava. You're a natural though, everything's going so quickly. You don't need to be worried, Drahoslava. Why would you need to go over this more than once? If you get kind of 80% done right the first time, then that's enough, I think. It's only the qualifiers after all, and it'll go perfectly now that I've remembered all the techniques of the way of the horse. Nobody's going to be able to touch me. Haha. The next technique we'll look at is the hoof pick. This isn't a defensive tactic like the others, it's an offensive move that makes your competitor completely confused. Sometimes they even just sit down because they have just no idea what's going on. So get ready to be confused. Haha, you already know how to do this. That's exactly what you usually do with a hoof pick, just without a hoof pick or a horse. Follow me and we'll get going. Yeah, I probably would be pretty confused if somebody was randomly standing there doing it. Watch how I do it. No, that made no sense, Ricky, at all. This is going really well. I remembered everything. Remember when I told you that Master Lucia made me spend weeks in the stable during our school break just so that I could muck out and tidy up? She did that so that I would be able to learn one of the key techniques, one of the hardest things called the mucking. It took years for me to learn, so don't be too sad if you don't get it right away. The mucking technique can be done in many different ways, just like ordinary stable mucking out can be done in different ways, am I right? You're wondering how many different ways you can shovel manure. Haha, the possibilities are limitless, Drahoslava. You can throw it up in the air, you can try and catch it with a wheelbarrow, you can pile it up into one big mountain of dung, or you can, why are you looking at me like that? Let's just start with the mucking instead. Come on, Drahoslava. I am completely a pro at this. Look at that technique. The greatest of techniques. A good start, but you clearly need more practice at this. Like I said, it took me a pretty long time before I nailed it. Why? I don't think we need to train anymore for now. I'm pretty tired, actually. What do you think about having a few moments of meditation and then we can call it a day? You think we need to train more? Take it easy. Didn't you see how well it was going for me just now? Nah, we'll meditate a little now and then I'm going to go home and prepare for my diet. Didn't I tell you? I'm on the chips diet now. Chips are from potatoes, and potatoes are vegetables, and salad is made of vegetables, so my chips are diet. So my chip diet is basically the healthiest thing ever. Plus there's always salt in there too. And you need salt in your body if you've been sweating during all these workouts. It's up there with the best, most healthy diets. However, much you keep nagging me about eating a very balanced diet, a little bit of everything in moderation, I still know that my diets are better than your crazy food. While I agree that potatoes are glorious, Ricky, you are incorrect. They are not a vegetable. Right. Enough of that now. We'll cool down with some stretches and meditation. They're a carbohydrate. Because they're starchy. They're a starchy vegetable, so technically they're not really a vegetable. I feel like he's swaying to some music that I can't hear. Nice training session, Drahoslava. Thanks. Now I'm going to go get home and relax with my chips. I'll probably see you later. Now it's time to get ready for the qualifiers. Here's a training vest for you that you can use whenever you want to train, a little extra. Oh, and the shoes, they're working out okay, right? I believe so, yes. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye, Ricky. Of course he didn't wait. He never waits. It's Ricky. This one? There we go. We can do our epic montage. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you saw the video.